Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm reviewing Love Arranged by Lauren Asher. This is the third and last book of Lauren's series called Lakefront Billionaires. This has been one of my most anticipated reads of this year, and I wanted to finish the series with a bang. I wanted the dynamic we would get with Lily and Lorenzo together. For Lorenzo, it's pretty simple: 5 months, two people in love, and one fake relationship with an expiration date. The problem is, he and Lily Munoz have history. So when she volunteers to date him so he can improve his his public image, he feels like he should say no. Their past complicates everything, but since his future depends on her, he agrees to her plan. Faking it for the public is expected, but falling in love in private, that wasn't part of their arrangement. For Lily, using a dating app sounded like a great idea, up until she discovered Lorenzo Vittori was her match. Her sister's boyfriend hates him, and her mom is wary of him, and she has spent the year avoiding him. But when her business is threatened, she is forced into teaming up with Lorenzo to solve it. To save it, all she needs to do is help him win the mayoral election, and he promised to protect her shop. It doesn't take her long to learn that she's not cut out for a fake relationship, but Lorenzo isn't capable of a real one. I was so excited to read this last book of the series because all of us felt the tension between Lily and Lorenzo, but I was also super curious about Lorenzo as a character. I always felt a different vibe with him in all the times we got to see him in the other books, and I'm so glad that I wasn't wrong about him. There was so much more than met the eye. The right way to start this is by saying that I love a good fake engagement trope, and the way Lauren started it was so cool too because we saw the connection these two created on a dating app and how they were starting to develop feelings for each other. And then, boom, we got the drama. The story got so involving. I wanted to know these two as individuals and as a couple that was just trying to fake it until they made it. And they definitely made it. Lily and Lorenzo were so different, but they were both dealing with loss and had different coping mechanisms to deal with it. I liked how Lily was just sunshine, but also so stubborn and independent. She didn't hide behind others and wasn't afraid to go after what she wanted to protect who she loved. I liked how sweet and loving her relationship with her mother and sister were, but I also loved how vivacious she was. She was so damn funny, not afraid to speak her mind. Lorenzo was a bit of an opposite. We see him as a standoffish man that is very ambitious, but when we get to know him, we see how lovely and sweet he actually is. Very protective of his town and those he loves, but he's also just trying to help everyone he can around him. He went through so much as a kid, and to see him finally deal with his feelings and get in therapy was so important to me. And these two together were just absolute fire. The chemistry was there, and he had such an amazing connection. I loved how funny they were together and how they knew when to push each other's buttons. It's what made them click for me on page. The romance was there. They just needed to work on themselves to reach their full potential. Also, the plot was kind of cute and interesting too. I was very interested in all the things that were happening in the town and their mayor election. I wanted to save those small businesses too. It's pretty magic to me when an author is able to create these small towns with so much love, but also with interesting side characters that let the story breathe and live its own life. Finally, I know I keep saying this, but I'm such a huge fan of seeing the other main couples on these books, or to even get mentions like we got of Lauren's other stories. It's so nice to get the little glimpses of their lives. In this book, it's a bit more focused on Julian and Dahlia because they are more connected to Lily and Lorenzo, but I love it. It brings me comfort. I've been a fan of Lauren's books, and I will keep reading every single thing she puts out, especially if we are able to get back to Lake Wisteria. That town felt so damn special in the books. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!